I've been starting a lot of these with questions, but you don't have to answer this one with your mouth. You can answer with whatever part of you still remembers the truth. When did conversation become shallow? When did we forget that words are supposed to carry weight? When did human beings, creatures made of story and soul, start speaking like we're only half alive? I would ask you to hold that and let it ripple through you like a drop hitting still water. That seems like a little too much. This image, a hooded figure, half submerged in the dark water, featureless, faceless, reflective. This is how I feel when I'm trapped in small talk. Like I'm standing waist deep in the ocean, while everyone else insists we paddle around in puddles. Shallow waters are easy, predictable, socially acceptable, but they don't feel like home. Home is depth. Home is silence between sentences. Home is the pulse of meaning under all the words. Humanity was not designed for surface level living. I think we were designed for oceans. Not literally, of course. I don't dislike people. I dislike pretending. I dislike conversations that feel like rehearsals for a play nobody wants to watch. How's the weather? What's new? Busy day? It's not that those questions are wrong. They just don't touch anything real. They skim across the top like insects on a lake, never once breaking the surface tension to reach the life beneath. Even in business, even in retail, two humans meet, two worlds collide, two stories brush past each other. But we act like depth is dangerous, like meaning is too intimate, like curiosity is a trespass. But I've never believed that. When I talk to people, I want to know the small, large things. How has your day actually been? What was the moment that tired you today? Did you wear socks or did you go barefoot? And why? Do you believe in life after death? Do you think you're on the right path? What did you dream last night? How do you like your eggs? And yes, I know some people truly hate eggs, so that question isn't for them. These questions aren't a means of invasion. To me, they're invitations. I'm not making a demand with depth. I'm offering a doorway. I've always felt that every human being is living out their destiny in 1,000 unremarkable ways. Not just in grand decisions or spiritual awakenings, but in the tiny choices that reveal who we are. The way you rush, the way you hesitate, the way you breathe after an argument, the way you check your phone, the way you fold your clothes, the way you speak to a stranger, the way you stand in a room, the way you bite your nails, or don't, the way you crack your eggs. Okay, no more egg stuff. The way you avoid your reflection. Destiny isn't some kind of thunderclap. It's the sound of your inner world tapping quietly on the window of your outer world. I'm not looking for some kind of philosophy with deep conversation. I'm just looking to witness, to listen, and to be there. Some people say, oh, you can only have deep conversations with certain types of people. I think that's completely false. You can have deep conversations with anyone, as long as you're willing to meet the part of them that's forgotten it still exists. Depth isn't a personality trait. It's more like a permission slip. Every person is interesting, even the ones who think they're not, especially the ones who think they're not. I think people carry universes inside their routines, entire galaxies hidden in the mundane. The way someone stirs their tea, the way they roll their sleeves, the way they sit in silence. the way they linger before answering. No one is boring, only unlistened to. And I think this is why storytelling matters. Not the curated, polished kind, but the real, unguarded, this is how I lived today kind. Stories keep us from disappearing. They stitch humanity together. They create maps of meaning so we don't get lost in the blur of routine. Every story, every day, every moment is a proof of existence, a rebellion against anonymity, a ripple on the water's surface from the soul moving beneath. I know this is another rant, but if there was something practical to take away from this, it would be to stop surviving on shallow water. Stop talking to people like you're afraid of their depth. Stop assuming that depth is rare. Everyone has a story worth diving into. Everyone has memories worth touching. Everyone has meaning waiting to be uncovered. Ask questions that matter. Listen for the places people pause. Follow the threads of their day. Let curiosity be admiration. Let conversation be some kind of communion. The world is drowning in surface level interaction. Be the one who dives. And I didn't think I'd end this with a question. But when the world speaks to you in shallow water, do you rise to the surface? Or do you invite it to sink deeper? Because again, depth is not dangerous. It's where you breathe, where your soul lives. And the moment you stop fearing it, I think you will realize that you were never meant to live at the surface of your own life.